GM Prof, today we are excited to present Bidit, our innovative platform that leverages Dutch auction for token initial coin offerings. My name is Avdesh and I am joined by Dan and Stephen. This is the agenda of the presentation where I'll be going through introduction, features, system design, and smart contracts, whereas Dan will be presenting you the demo. So, what is a Dutch auction? A Dutch auction is a type of auction where the price starts high and decreases over time until a buyer accepts the current price. This method ensures that all buyers pay the same market determined price per unit, allowing the auction to clear at the lowest price where demand meets supply. Some of the key features of Bidit are as follows. We have built Bidit on base Sepolia where the transaction costs are much cheaper as compared to Ethereum. We have also used renowned SDKs like Rion, AppKit, Wagame, and VM in our product development cycle. There are two more features that I would like to reflect on. One of them being the Dutch auction for token ICOs, where auctions resolve when the token price reaches a reserve price or when all tokens are sold, with each auction open for a fixed duration of 20 minutes. The other one is chainlink automation. We utilize chainlink automation to handle auction timing and closing conditions automatically, ensuring a seamless and reliable auction process without any human intervention. The tech stack we have used is as follows. For front end, we have used Next.js, TypeScript, VM, and Wagme. For back end, we have used smart contracts, and to develop the smart contracts, we have used Solidity language with Foundry, and we have also implemented few other contracts like Open Zeppelin contracts for re-entrancy attack purposes and Chainlink contracts for automation. We have implemented several smart contracts, mainly three of them: auctioneer.sol, dutchauction.sol, and token.sol. So, auctioneer.sol is a factory contract for creating and managing Dutch auctions. Dutchauction.sol is the one where manages the bidding process and token distribution, which is similar to liquidity bootstrapping pools. The third is a simple ERC20 token contract for the auction. These contracts are thoroughly tested for functionality and security, including handling multiple bids, price declines, refund mechanisms, and protection against re-entrancy attack. For us, security is a top priority. So we have tested our contracts using malicious contract simulations to ensure resistance to re-entrancy attacks. We have also automated using chainlink integration that automates auction duration and closing conditions, removing manual intervention for a more secure and timely auction end. Now, I'll be going through the system design. So, the flow of action is like this. The, the auctioneer initiates the process by calling create auction on auctioneer.sol, and auctioneer.sol interacts with Dutch auction to create a new auction. The auctioneer also transfers linked tokens to automation.registrar and registers the auction for automated upkeep. For token creation, the Dutch auction.sol contract interacts with token.sol to mint the tokens required for the auction. For auction monitoring, automation registrar.sol uses chainlink automation to continuously monitor the auction status. Chainlink nodes periodically call check keep up to assess whether auction conditions are met, such as the 20-minute auction duration has passed or all if all the tokens have been sold. Once the conditions are met, perform upkeep is triggered. This function calls end auction to conclude the bidding, transfers the token to successful bidders, and refunds any surplus ETH to bidders if applicable. Now, Dan will take charge on the demo.
GM professors, so now I'll be demonstrating our Bidit auction DM. Once you go to our website at usebidit.vercel.app, you'll be greeted with this user interface. This user interface is simple and minimalistic for auctioneers and bidders to navigate around easily. Now, as an auctioneer, I would like to create an auction for my token ICO. Before I create an auction, I'll have to ensure that I have some link tokens and base Sepolia ETH in my wallet. If you don't have any link tokens, you can proceed to faucets.chain.link to get some link tokens. These link tokens will power our Chainlink automation feature that is in charge of ending the auction, airdropping the tokens to the bidders, burning the remaining tokens, and carrying out surplus ETH refunds to the bidders. So now, since my wallet is connected, I'll proceed to create an auction. Once you create an auction, this dialog will open where you have to input the details in. Now that I've input the details in, I'll proceed to click on Create Auction. This will actually prompt in an approval message to send one link token to the auctioneer contract. After approving the transfer, we will then have a confirmation message to create the auction. And as you can see, Dog with Hat has been created with a supply of 2 million tokens. Now, as an auctioneer, I can choose whenever I want to start the auction. For the sake of this demo, I will start the auction. And this will actually prompt a message to sign a transaction. So now as you can see, the timer has started and the auction also has started. So now, as a bidder using a different wallet, I'm now interested to bid on this token that I've just created, Dog with Hat. As you can see, as a bidder, the button will be present for place bid. And I'll click on this button to enter the amount of ETH that I would love to bid and commit in this auction. Once done, I'll click on submit bid, and this will prompt a transaction to sign and also send the 0.1234 ETH to the Dutch auction contract. Once done, the tokens will be reflected here and the Dutch auction will end in 20 minutes or when all the tokens have sold out. So now after 20 minutes, the Dog with Hat auction has ended, and as you can see, a total of 1234 tokens has been sold at a final price of 0.0001 ETH. So this trigger of ending of Dutch auction is programmatically triggered via Chainlink automation. So when the auction ends, it will be present in this tab. Bidders will be automatically airdrop their tokens with their amount. So in order to check whether we have received this token, I'll copy this token address and I'll go to our wallet and I'll import it. And as you can see, there is 1234 in my wallet right now. So now, as an auctioneer, I can see in the completed auction that I can withdraw my ETH from the Dog with Hat auction that I've created. So I can proceed to click on this withdraw ETH, and this will prompt a confirmation transaction to receive the ETH. For our contracts, we imported reentrancy guard to ensure that our bid function and withdraw ETH function are resistant to reentrancy attacks. In our unit test contract, we actually created a malicious contract that simulates a reentrancy attack. If we run this command in our terminal, it shows that our bid function actually is resistant to a reentrancy attack.
You can try bid it by going on the link and auctioning and bidding on tokens now. Thank you.